Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Lady Yo and welcome to So Serious Gaming, and today I'm going to give you guys a look at the main build I tend to use during PvE, and especially Resistance. I don't use it in PvP. I don't use a shield build in PvP. It doesn't really fit my playstyle, so I don't really use it. So I've basically gone with setting this up purely for PvE. So, but you can use it in PvP too. You don't really need to change anything for PvE. I mean, the only things you could do with avoiding is damage to elites. As you can see, like on these, I've gone for damage to elites. Other than that, you can pretty much keep everything exactly the same. So, let me get right into it. Obviously, I'm using SMG, so I'm going with the house. I'm going with the one that has predatory on it and deadly. Now, the reason I've gone for I use this over the one that has unforgiving deadly is because I don't use a self heal or an immune box. Because obviously, if I'm playing resistance or something like that, then I should have a healer behind me. So this just allows me another way to kind of have a little bit of health regen if I've pushed out of the the healing station or anything like that. And if I need to use a medkit, I use a medkit. I tend to find behind the shield I don't lose health all that often, unless I find myself in a tricky situation, in which case then yeah. The mods are the same as I always use. Mag size, crit chance, rate of fire. The sight is crit damage, headshot damage and crit chance. The muzzle is crit damage, crit chance, headshot damage. And the underbarrel is crit damage, accuracy, reload speed. I have Vicious Deadly Competent on the Elvoa, but of course I'm using the shield most of the time, so this is just kind of there if I need it and I don't have my shield. The mag is mag size, crit damage, rate of fire. The sight is crit chance, crit damage and headshot damage, and the muzzle's crit damage, crit chance and headshot damage. Now the way you want to do this is to get the absolute most out of that shield health. You want to go 9k, just go straight 9k. Because every 3,000 stamina, your ballistic shield health is increased by 57%. So if you go 9k, it's 57 times 3. You guys can do the maths. I'm not going to embarrass myself and get that wrong. So you guys could do the maths on that one. So yeah, always go with the 9k stamina, and of course there as well, when at 9,000 stamina, ballistic shield health is increased by 200%. And then you have to remember also the duration of the buff is increased by 2 seconds for every 3,000 stamina the player has. So yeah, basically the more stamina you have, the more you're getting out of your shield. So make sure you're going with stamina. So as you probably imagined, my chest piece is a stamina roll. It's rolled with health, and I've got skill haste on there. I'd left the skill haste on there because when the shield breaks, it just helps bring it back that little bit quicker. And of course, ammo capacity is a must in my opinion, especially if you're going through something like resistance. You want ammo capacity. Then I have a firearms mod with health, and I would like to get another firearms mod with skill power and take the crit chance one away. Because if you can get 125k skill power, then that will max out your shield completely. You don't need to go anything more than that. Just if you can get 125k, then you're good. If not, just try and get as close as you possibly can, and that'll max your shield out completely. You don't need to go over that. The mask is of course again stamina and skill power. It has blind death resistance on there. You can get damage to elites on there if you want. I think it's on the mask you can get it. You know what? Let me double check, because I haven't rolled it anyway. And yeah, damage to elites. So I may as well do it, right? There we go. Damage to elites. I actually thought I'd rolled that on there. Clearly not. So yeah, stamina, skill power, damage to elites, and firearms mod with skill power. Again, knee pads are rolled with stamina. They're on crit damage. I could go with skill power, but then I'm just wasting skill power that I don't actually need, and the crit damage is just going to help me put out that bit of extra damage. Then I have damage to elites, burn resistance, and increased kill XP. Helps me get my proficiency caches quicker. So, you know, it's just makes the farming that little bit easier, because you get your caches quicker, you get items quicker, you can deconstruct them for your materials, funds or whatever. So it's just being a bit more efficient. The faster you get XP, the faster you get loot, you know. And then of course firearms mod with skill power, and I have a ballistic shield damage mod. Now depending on what you want from this build, you can go with all the performance mods as ballistic shield damage, or you can go with the ballistic shield damage resilience. Now, if you want the hunters to not one hit you in the back when you're on the shield, go with the damage resilience. If you don't care about that, then go with the damage. If you're PvPing, then change the resilience out for shield damage, personally. But again, that's down to you. That's up to you what you want to go for. So yeah, on this one I have the ballistic shield damage. The holsters rolled with crit chance, and of course the ballistic shield damage resilience mod. The gloves are rolled for stamina, crit damage, crit chance, and of course SMG damage. And the backpack again is stamina, skill power, and ammo capacity, and I have a stamina mod with skill power and ballistic shield damage resilience mods. The max you can get is 5%, so I could do with a couple better ones, and I wouldn't mind another one. So then when I'm playing resistance, I have a habit of the hunters spawning behind me and me not realizing, and then them hitting me in the back. So it'd be nice to be able to not quite get one hit by them. So as you can see on my character sheet, I have 42.5% crit chance, 121% crit damage, 25% damage to elites. We have 121k skill power, only 9% skill haste, but it just helps out a little bit with the cooldown. I'll get my words out. Max health is just over 400,000, 32.11% armor. And that's about it for that. So obviously I'm using a shield. 2.3 million health. That's why you want to go with 9k stamina, because that's the health you get. Then I have 14% damage increase. 4% of that is obviously from the mod. And then 38% damage resistance, which means if I'm getting shot, say, in the back or in the side, then I take less damage. So that's really good for PvE. PvP, I would go more with the damage increase instead, but again, that's up to you. And I run the fire turret because I'm using it in PvE. Generally, you know, you and your team are held up somewhere, especially in resistance. You're held up somewhere, so the turret is just something I can put down, help keep the axe rushers at bay and the shotgun rushers at bay a little bit, and allow us to pick them off before they actually rush us too much and overwhelm us and start knocking us around constantly. The talents that I run are critical save, combat medic, so I can use a medic for my teammates, strike back, and of course on the move. Because I'm using a shield, I'm not going to be in cover, I'm always going to be moving, so that is always going to be helpful for me. And I don't need precision because I'm in a team, so generally there's somebody running a pulse. So it's kind of more just about survivability. And anyway, if you know I need to get my shield back, if I hit low health and I have to use a med kit, you know, I'm going to hit that low health. It's going to bring my cooldown down by 20%. It's going to get my shield back that little bit quicker and, you know, get me back to having my build's full potential available. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I run it. Like I say, you want to be going 9k. Make sure your stamina is at 9k. Otherwise, you're not getting the full potential out of the 6-piece or even the 4-piece. And get your skill power to about 125k. I need to get another mod with a firearms mod with skill power on there to take me up to that. But I'm happy with where it's at the moment. So yeah. So that's the build, guys. That's what I run, that's what I like to use in Resistance, and I absolutely love using it in Resistance. It's a lot of fun. And I've noticed a lot of people recently using shields, and they seem to be like paper mache. I mean, literally, like, I sneeze on the shield and it breaks. So make sure you're going 9k stamina and 125k skill power, and you're good. You'll be perfect. So yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of little clips from Resistance, just so you can see how it holds up. And yeah, man, as always, guys, I appreciate you all watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the little bell, join the notification squad, and follow me on Twitter at SoSerious_G, and you can find out what I'm working on, what's coming up, and when I'm going live on live stream. Once again, thank you guys. You people have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Oh, God.
20 seconds until next wave.
Fit, then. Yeah.
10 seconds until next wave of hostiles.
Only needs a few hundred to upgrade.
Can we get a box like in this circle?
Warning, virus bursts are inbound. Heavily enemy detected.
There's one of the bosses there.
Oh shit, yeah, we ain't got long, have we?
A support station fortification is now under attack.
Yep.
How many bosses have we got? Just one more. One more boss. Last one anyway. Push through. We'll get this boss and then...
Are we all in? No.
See if I can get, I'm going to say I'll get him to focus on me and you guys can shoot him. Little shit. I definitely need some more ammo after this.
Hostiles out there.
Down to 300 now.
I've still got 800
Obviously, dealing with shields, man, I keep pushing up to get those last few, don't I, when they just don't come to us. It just rinses through my ammo when I have to do that. Oh shit, that hurt. Let me out. Jesus. Nice. Right, bullets. Bullets. I need bullets. Yeah, you get tier 3 caches. They guarantee exotics and stuff.
20 seconds.
Tier 3.
A chance.
I've had exotic or classified out of every single one I've opened.
dropped on the floor somewhere. Shit.
Virus bursts are incoming.
It's not here.
Right, back into the yeah, back in this station thing.
Upgrade complete for support station fortification.
There you go, I just bought you med kits and ammo, guys.
Oh, nice. I just bought myself some ammo too. I've upgraded this station too.
So I bought it for everyone. One needs it.
Thank you, buddy.
Adam,
And I'm gonna up.
sink your funds in there.
There you go.
Right, well,
Shit, my love.
oh.
Support
Waited.
station fortification.
That's affecting me now. Dude, this is so much better now.
That might be
Such a fucking lifesaver. That's how you can. What's the 60,000? Yeah, not much left.
Oh, you'll get loads back in this round anyway, mate. You've got to remember every NPC is dropping it.
The support station fortification
Yeah, I've never
is
been this
taking
high.
fire.
I'd think about the accommodation.
The enemy is targeting the support station fortification.
You shoot that turret.
Where is it?
It's gone now.
I got you.
Ready, I played that thing.
The enemy is attacking a support station fortification.
Fucking well.
Okay, 5 enemies left.
We got obliterated, dude.
Mate, honestly, my favourite thing I use it for.
Oh, man.
Scans say you have 3 enemies left.
Yeah, me.
Substation fortification under attack.
Actually, that's
Got 1 enemy remaining.
just
Them turrets, you know.
now the wave's complete.